Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark. Hey, it's Rob. I started out a little different today, and just playing you a little bit of the song we're going to go over today, which is Death Cab for Cuties. I'll follow you into the dark. It's a fine song about a couple dying and meeting again in the afterlife or thereabouts. This song goes back a few years. I know I saw them at Coachella early part of this century, 2004, 2005. So maybe the song's 15, 20 years old. I don't know. Nicely written song. Nice to play on acoustic guitar. Not sure if it's finger picked in the studio version or picked with a flat pick. We are doing a flat pick today. I like on a lot of the songs, if I can get away with it, to throw the bass notes in. So if I'm going to be playing a C, I'm going to go down with my third finger and pick out the G. So I'll have C, G, C, G. I can do it with A minor 2 and E. A minor, E, A minor, E. That one's easy. It's just the open strings. So I'm going to pick the A minor, play the A minor chord. I'm going to pick the E, play the A minor chord. F you can do it easily. Actually, F you can do a couple of the notes, the lower and higher octaves. So I can do the F, C, F, C, F, C, F, C. And you can do it with G too. You get a G in there too. But I believe you go back to C first. So before I confuse you totally, the chords in the beginning part are C, A minor 7, an F bar chord, C, G. No blinding light, no tunnels of gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hit of a spark. The G's kind of a transition back to the A minor. This is your chorus, your B section and your chorus. This has a bunch of chords in it. I will go through each part separately. You've got A minor, C, F, C, and then you walk down. You're walking back down to what will be the A minor. How do I walk down if I don't know? Here's my C. I simply take my second finger and I put it on the B note. So just one note down. I have my C finger here, and I just go down to B, and I'm leading down to A minor. My first finger never moves. It stays on that C note the whole time. Just kind of a walk down and transition between those two chords. By the way, I have to do the disclaimer in every video. I know this isn't C. We're in E, I believe, and that's just where my voice works out well. I have a capo on the 4th fret. And I will highly recommend, if you don't play with a capo, to go get one. You'll find a place where your voice just kind of settles in nicely. For the purposes of instruction, I'm just calling this a C because it is a C shape. I know it's not really a C, but if I say it that way, then it can also be anywhere on the neck that you want to play it. And it's so much easier to think of it as a C than to have to transpose and all that kind of stuff. It could be 10 different chords, but for our purposes, we're just calling it a C. So once again, in this B section, A minor, C, F, C, walk down, back to A minor, C, G. I'm going to land on G there. I'm going to resolve it and land on G. So if heaven held a sign that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their G. Signs. Changes over here again. A minor, C, E7, and then one bar each of A, G, or one strum each. F, F minor, C. If you don't know F minor, it's an F bar chord. It's your standard E-shaped bar chord. Played there at the first position after the nut or the capo, whatever the case may be. And then I'm just going to lift up my second finger like I'm giving you the finger. And there's my minor chord. So I'm taking this, which would normally be the A note, and I'm flatting it, making it A flat? No, not in this key, but anyway, I am simply taking that note, which would normally be an A, and taking it down to the note that makes it an F minor. So there you are. How about that? So that second part is, there's no one beside you when your soul embarks. I'll follow you into the dark. For that part, you can play when your soul in A minor, G, F, or what I do is I just stay on A minor and I finger the G note with my pinky. So it's kind of a hybrid chord. Again, not a chord you would play in any normal situation, except for the fact that when it's passing between chords, you can get away with it. So I'm really not even playing the chord so much as I'm just hitting that G to suggest the G chord. So marks, I'll follow you into the dark. Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule. So we go back through that same progression in the verse. C, A minor, F, C, G, C, A minor, F, C, G. We get back to the section we had just done here, the A minor section. Heaven and hell decide, they both are satisfied. And then back down to A, C, lands on G. Once again, the second part of this pre-chorus, whatever you want to call it, B section that goes into the refrain is, there's no one beside you when your soul embarks. I'll follow you into the dark. The third verse is the same. There is just a little tag on the end of it. So at the end of it, if you're looking at the lyrics, the time for sleep is now. There's nothing to cry about. Hold each other soon. Then you go to the A minor, the blackest of rooms, back to an F. So right at the end, there's just a tag where you add an A minor and an F. I'll play that whole second part of the verse there just so you know what it is. Soles of your shoes all worn down. Soles of your shoes, that's right, all worn down. The time for sleep is now, but there's nothing to cry about. We'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. And then back into your chorus. If heaven and hell decide, they both are satisfied. And there's just a tag ending. I'll follow you into the dark. I'll follow you into the dark. I believe that's all there is to it. I have here that we're going down from the C back to the A minor in there. I don't know if that does that really. I'll follow you into the dark. Doesn't sound like it would do that. Maybe they're just in there just as a typo. Skip that. Unless it really is in there. Who knows? Anyway, but for the most part, you just got an A section and a B section here, and it's fun to kind of pick those out and play the bass notes along with your chords. And do it that way. All right, that's all I got for you for this one. Check you out later.